Welcome in and happy Thanksgiving week. Thanks for joining us for the latest WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. The Lowcountry's tradition of sharing Thanksgiving Day meals is even expanding this week. Among the free community-style events include the 45th dinner at the Parish Church Hall on St. Helena Island from 11:30 to 2:30 Thursday, with deliveries available to those who are homebound. The annual dinner at Hudson's on Hilton Head Island will take place from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. on Thursday. Hemingway's Bistro in Beaufort hosts its Orphans and Strays potluck starting at 2 p.m. and there's even a Wednesday community dinner at the Marshview Organic Farm from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's on DeGullah Way on St. Helena Island. If you are already on the road for the holiday or headed out soon, AAA says you'll be a part of a record-setting 80 million travelers, 2% more than last year's Thanksgiving. 1.3 million of the 1.7 million more travelers this year than last are expected to drive to their destinations. Good news is that gas prices are nearly 50 cents a gallon lower than a year ago, though domestic airfares are up about 3%. Experts say traffic could be double the regular numbers during the peak travel times, Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons, and on Sunday. Orlando, Miami, and Fort Lauderdale expected to be the most popular destinations. In the first Trump administration, it was well-known former Governor Nikki Haley who was given a prominent role as UN ambassador. In the second Trump administration, a lesser-known Lowcountry native will likely win confirmation as Secretary of the Treasury, managing fiscal policy through these turbulent times ahead. 62-year-old Scott Bessent of Charleston is a billionaire hedge fund manager and big fundraiser to the Trump presidential campaigns, plural. He is also, curiously, a disciple of Republican political enemy George Soros, though in recent years he has been a harsh critic of the Biden economic policies. He has firm support from both South Carolina senators. All but 4 of the 43 monkeys who escaped the Alpha Genesis research facility near Yemassee a couple of weeks ago are back in the compound, at least as of the weekend. The primary missing primate, the employee who left the gate open and allowed the escape. Officials at the facility say that when questioned about the escape, the employee walked off the property and has not been seen since. So they're not ruling out the possibility that the monkey's release was intentional. The worker was fairly new to her job and had passed a background check and social media scan. Maybe the most important key to getting good help these days is access to affordable health care. Beaufort Memorial Hospital has teamed up with Hobbit Hill Preschools to create a new $1.5 million child care center for hospital employees. The Beaufort Memorial Learning Center will be able to handle 99 children. The hospital says it should be a great recruitment tool in its goal to attract and retain more employees, particularly nurses and medical technicians. Hobbit Hill is owned by State Representative Shannon Erickson. She says no state funding was involved in the project. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. No football yet to talk about. That's coming up a little bit later on in the show. But how about this great run of weather we've had recently? Can we keep it up through the Thanksgiving holiday? Maria Soden?
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're seeing more showers as we get through this week, but the temperatures are going to be staying in the 70s, but then we are going to see a drop in temperature by Friday. So taking a look at Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day, and they're going to continue on into the evening. Hilton's going to have a high 72, a low 58. Bluffton's going to have a high 73, a low 54, and Beaufort's going to have a high 73 and a low 56. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:02 and sunset's going to be at 5:19. Taking a look at the tides, low tides going to be at 12:40 p.m. and high tides going to be at 5:28 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy with highs in the low 70s. Lows are going to be in the upper 50s. Then come Thursday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and continuing on into the evening again. Highs going to be in the low 70s. Lows are going to be in the low 50s again. And then come Friday, it's going to be sunny and partly cloudy. But we are going to see that drop in temperature with the highs are going to be in the low 60s and lows are going to be in the mid 40s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Coming up a little later on in the show, we'll talk high school football. But up next, we're going to talk with the folks at Bluffton Self-Help about a special holiday program they've got going on that you're not going to want to miss. Stay with us.